Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine. It is Friday, April the 3rd, and this is your weekend events update. Man, oh man, what a crazy week. I feel like I always say that. I feel like it's always a crazy week, but it really is. Actually, watch this. It's so crazy that I forgot to even hey man, why don't you use the microphone? I don't know. You might have been able to hear me before that, maybe not. You try to look professional and then you realize you're not really professional. So we've just been doing this for our entire lives. It feels like. All right. So like I said, been a crazy week. Got done with the April magazine last week. We have a really short time for down. It's like we have one day. We get the magazines back on a Monday. We're always out before the first full weekend of the month. And man, just came off of the road after 5 days traveling the beautiful highways and byways of North and South Carolina, just in time to put together this here amateur production of this weekend's events. If you're watching on Instagram, man, go ahead and comment in. Facebook, comment in. YouTube, comment in. It's nice to see Poop Up, my boy over here, Java Sky Motorcycles over here, Custom Cycles over here on Instagram. Good to see you, my friend. I hate I missed you the other day, man. It always seems like I'm by there. I'm like, I'm going to get Poop Up this time. I'm going to stop by. I'm going to be able to hang out for a minute. But you're a busy guy, and I appreciate that, man. But hey, maybe next time. Like I said, man, really crazy week putting this together. This is issue number 333, dating all the way back to August of 1998. And I swear, it always catches us by surprise. You know, there's never been a time that we went to the printer early. There's hardly any times that we go to the printer on time. It's usually a couple hours late. We usually have to call them and go, hold on, man, we're getting there. Because everything just happens, man. You start getting things people call. But here it is. It's off the press. It's in our hands. Issue number 333, the April 2026 issue, featuring our good friend at Springer's Bar. I'm telling you, amateur productions. Springer's Bar in Greensboro. It is the biker bar in Greensboro, man. Honestly, look, they opened in 2020. This is their fifth cover. Always a pleasure to have them on there. It's kind of even one of my local watering holes as it is. By the way, home of the Tuesday night bike night where they give away $100 in cash prizes to the best bike on the lot, which is by their own definition every single month. And they do that at 8 p.m., man. So all you got to do is go hang out over at Springer's on Rocky Knoll Road in Greensboro. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up on the Jumbotron here, man, so you can see this stuff. There we go. While we're talking about it, I don't have to hold it the whole time. But that there is Jeff Schmidt. He's the owner of Springer's. He's a rider. He's got bikes all over the place and rides back and forth down to Daytona, to the Keys, all over the place. Also, a huge proponent of veterans benefits and things like that. They're always a big donor to the honor flight that took the World War II veterans to see the memorial in D.C. Very cool stuff. But like I said, bike nights, live music, cold drinks, group rides, parties. What more could you ask for? It's all at Springer's Bar in Greensboro, North Carolina, man. We appreciate them being a return customer for the cover, man. Like I said, now look, it's always good to have them. Man, get out there, pick up your copy of the Carolina's Full Throttle magazine. It is absolutely jam-packed. Motorcycle features, articles, events, upcoming event coverage, centerfolds, things like that you need to bam, pull out and put in your man cave. Slap that thing on the wall where it decides where it deserves to be. You know, so that's it. So let's talk about a couple things before we get to this weekend's events. Now, by the way, if you're looking for this weekend's events, all you really got to do is pick up the print issue like bikers do. They pick up a print issue, man. You roll that thing up. You put it in your back pocket. It goes in your saddlebags. It gets read on the toilet or on the bar stool where all the good reading gets done, man. That's where we are, man. That's where it's been for 27 years. But if you want to catch this stuff last minute, all you got to do is go to our website, which is fullthrottlemagazine.com. Trying to pull it up here as we speak. If you go to this here website, It looks a lot like this, fullthrottlemagazine.com. You'll scroll down on it a little bit. You'll come to a little thing that says subscribe to our events and news updates. You click on that, and it's going to take you to something that looks like this with very difficult questions like, what's your name? And where would you like us to send this? Whether it's text or email, just fill it out and we'll get you hooked up. And then we'll send you last minute texts and emails and stuff like that so that you catch up with what's going on, what's coming up this exact weekend. Like I said, I sent that out Thursday morning because we were on the road all week long, and I just finally had a time to do that. But generally Wednesday, Thursday, something like that, and it'll have the upcoming weekend's events, which we're going to get to in just 1 second because we have some Full Throttle Magazine events that are coming up that you need to know about. As you may have figured out in the last couple of years, we love motorcycles so much so that we devised a motorcycle bike show tour that we take all over the Carolinas, right? We're doing a ton of these things this year, all leading up to the big one, the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Custom Bike Show, which is back inside the Greensboro Coliseum. It'll be January 30th, 2027. Going forward again. We got snowed out this year. That will not happen. That will never happen again. But leading up to that, we have a series of bike shows. They're free registration bike shows that you can win your way to the big bike show. The big bike show, we give away $12,000 in cash prizes, awesome trophies. There's all kinds of stuff going on. So these little satellite events we do because we love motorcycles. We want to see them all. And when you win one of these, when you get the best in show, when you get a Full Throttle's Choice, you get invited to the other one. So you might ask yourself, where's the next one, Lincoln? Tell us about it. Well, we just had one at Independence Harley-Davidson, kicked off our year March 14th. It was huge. We had a 30 motorcycle invitational, and then we had a ride-in People's Choice outside. It was a huge day, great day. And then up next is, boom, Outer Banks Bike Week Bike Show. Now, this is going to be, I want to say, the 24th annual Outer Banks Bike Week. It's about the 5th time we've done the spring show out there. Again, free bike show registration-wise. There's 10 classes plus People's Choice and Best in Show. Plus, there's a Law Tigers Choice. There's a Full Throttle Choice. Registration's 11 to 3 on April 25th at Outer Banks Harley-Davidson in Harbinger, North Carolina. They have a whole week's worth of events going on at the dealership out there in the Outer Banks. It's a beautiful place to ride. We'll be out there for the second weekend. Like most North Carolina rallies, the last weekend is always the big one. That is the case for Outer Banks Bike Weekend. So this is the next upcoming Full Throttle Custom Bike Show Tour event. It's going to be awesome. Ride out there, check it out, man. And you can keep up with all this stuff. It's on our we have a separate Facebook page for the Bike Show Tour. Look up Full Throttle Magazine Bike Show Tour. Follow that page. We'll post all that stuff there. So like I said, it is a tour, man. We're all over the place. That's North Carolina. Then we head to South Carolina for Myrtle Beach Bike Rally. We have 2 bike shows while we're at the beach. Chop Suey 3 is our chopper and antique motorcycle show. It's going to be at Barnacle Bills on Friday, May 15th. Again, the second weekend of this rally. Friday, May 15th in Murrells Inlet at Barnacle Bills Rum and Raw Bar. Now, this is for choppers and antiques only. Free registration again, and we give away the coveted Chrome Toaster Awards at this bike show. This is one of those things, man. You always try and come up with cool things for awards. My parents, way back in the day, in the late 90s, the before the turn of the century, the late 1900s, they used to have parties at Myrtle Beach, and whoever got the most toasted got a Chrome Toaster with the Toasted Award. Now we don't host that many outdoor parties anymore. When we did Mayhem, we had the Toasted Award, but we rejuvenated this thing and made it the Chrome Toaster Award for these antiques and choppers at this bike show. It's awesome, man. Yeah. Look, Quick Trip app. It is way back in the day. But look, it was 1998 when we started this thing. Look, when we started this magazine, there was only film cameras and we had AOL, and that was it. Like, you had to put a disc in your computer. Kids, gather around, children. This whole place used to be woods. And we had a CD that you put into the computer, and then you plugged in your antique phone to the computer, and it made stuff like that. And then like you could tell when the kids got out of school because the internet would slow down. It was terrible, man. But we also faxed things back and forth. A facsimile. We sent facsimiles back and forth with pictures and so that. I'm not too old. I'm not too old. I'm an '80s model. So not terribly old, but we're getting there. I used to be the younger crowd. I'm not so much anymore. So back to this. Back to this though. Well, back to this. Forgive us. We're from the 19. Exactly. By the way, Tim Priest, my man over here, our Charlotte area rep, making it happen in the Charlotte nether regions. Chop Suey 3, get back, but I digress. All right, so May 15th, Chop Suey at 3, we'll be giving away these awesome chrome toasters. Another free registration bike show, man. You go to the beach, they throw out these bike shows for like $50. $50 to register your bike. That's insane. We just love motorcycles. So bring your chopper, bring your antique out here. We know they're there. Ride them over here. We're bringing choppers and antiques back to the beach. We've got a place to hang out. We're going to give away chrome toasters, 10 chrome toaster awards that day. It's going to be beautiful. This is the third time we've had it. We've had 30, 35 bikes on the lot each year. We've done it. It's a lot of fun. Make sure you check that one out. That's at Barnacle Bills in Merle's Inlet. Then the very next day, Saturday, May 16th at Bubba's Bar and Grill on Dick Pond Road in Myrtle Beach. We take over this entire plaza, guys. This is awesome. This is also the 5th year we've done this bike show. Fifth spring. We've done 5th spring. We've done 5th fall. It's crazy, man. Now, this is all classes. Bring them out there. Again, free registration bike show. This one has cash prizes too and trophies. So not only do you register for free, but we're going to give you some money, man. Like it's $200 best in show. Again, free registration. You can make $200. And the classes, we usually give like $50 away. It at least covers the beers that you're going to buy that day. Most of the beer you're going to buy that day. This is, like I said, we pack this parking lot every year we do this. This is a great time. Bubba's Bar and Grill is pretty much our headquarters while we're at Myrtle Beach. It's a great, cool bar, 24/7 biker bar in Myrtle Beach. Again, man, this is a great show. Free registration whenever you win this one. Again, invitations to the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Custom Bike Show in January. You're not going to miss one. So when you're at the beach, when you're looking for something to do, man, just come see us. We've got it. And even in this magazine here, the April magazine, there's a couple of our local Myrtle Beach advertisers that are already pushing their Myrtle Beach stuff. There will be more in next month's. All right. So that's April. That's May. 2 dates in May. We've also got June here. June 6th at the Angier Bike Fest in downtown Angier, North Carolina. It's Depot Street, something like that. Yet another free registration bike show. 10 classes plus People's Choice and Best in Show. Come out and see us. Now, this is the 25th anniversary of the Angier Bike Fest. This is the first time we've done the bike show down there. So make sure you check them out, man. It's a good time. Live music, vendors. There's a bar across the street. It is a great time, and we're going to throw an epic, huge bike show for free for you. Again, custom trophies on all these, man. Make sure you come and see it. Now, that's what I've made yet. I just signed today the last 3 bike shows that come after this. We'll have another June. We'll have a July. We'll have an August. And then after that, I need a break, guys. I need a break. As much as I love motorcycles and as much as I love doing bike shows and seeing what everybody brings out, you need a break. And then we add up until January and get ready to do that bike show. So this is the tour so far. And if you log on to the social medias, the face space, the Instagram, the gram of Instas, even TikTok, we're on there. Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine. We make these announcements in between magazines, and then they're in the magazine as well, which really the reality of it is if you're a biker, if you're a biker, even a motorcyclist, you should pick up the print copy, man. This is a standard, man. Look at this. Look at this beautiful print on beautiful paper. It's just, look, this is the way it's done. I also like vinyl records, so what do I know? All right, so let's talk about this weekend's events. I'm going to prepare the screen over here that you can't see. Let's see. Google Sites. No. Okay, good. All right. So Bringing to the stage now this weekend's motorcycle events. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can. Oh shit. Let's see. Sorry, mom. I'm going to copy this here and I'm going to throw this into the comments. Sorry, Instagram, you don't get comments. But if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, you can click on that. You can follow along at home, kids. All right. Before we get there, I like to do this every once in a while. Let's do a pause for station identification. All right, because I'm gonna I need a drink.
Hey, good morning, y'all. It's Jerry from Law Tigers, North Carolina's motorcycle injury attorneys. You are checking out the Full Throttle event update.
Technology. All right, here we are. This is also brought to us by our friends at the Carolina Biker Lawyers, man. Both of them are great law firms. Both of them deserve to get a chance there. If you are ever hurt, man, there they are. And they know how to treat you right. All right, let's start off with some events. Friday, man. It's Friday, right? So you're like, what's going on Friday? I'll tell you where you need to be tonight. Where you need to be tonight is at Independence Harley Davidson in Matthews, North Carolina, which is basically Charlotte. It's their bike night kickoff, man. And when Independence does something, they do it right. They do it right. They had our big show. Now they're having their kickoff night. Now this is going to be a weekend long thing. The bike night's going to kick off their weekend, 6 to 9 p.m. tonight in Matthews. They're going to have live music. They're going to have a stunt show demo because the big stunt show is going to be tomorrow. But they're going to have Love Bug Junkie, if I could say it right, they'd appreciate it. A teaser appearance from Busted Knuckles stunt tour. There's gonna be they're giving away tickets for Jackal, whatever. Free entry, live music, food trucks, cold drinks over there at Independence Harley Davidson, Matthew, North Carolina. That's where you need to be. Or unless you want to go right, I mean, today, while you're out and about, you should stop by Tilly Harley Davidson because they're doing demo days. And if you don't get by there today, you can go tomorrow. This is going to be in Statesville, North Carolina, starting at 11 a.m. Test ride the new 2026 models. They're going to have door prizes. They've got live music. They've got giveaways. You need to check them out. So there you go. 2 events today and into the weekend now. This Tilly Harley Davidson one is also into Saturday. We've got another slide for Independence we'll get to here in a moment. All right, let's get to Saturday events. Now, this is a big deal, guys. Dale's Wheels Through Time's 4th annual Founders Day. Now, they've been open way longer than 4 years, but this is a celebration of the founder of Wheels Through Time, Dale Walksler, which passed away a few years ago, unfortunately. Now, his son, Matt, is as amazing as his dad was with this museum. This is an absolute gem to have in our backyard. Like, I'm telling you guys, North Carolina is a lucky, lucky place. We've got rallies, we've got mountains, we've got beaches, we've got curved roads, we've got Dale's Wheels Through Time, the museum that runs. If you've never been there, you owe it to yourself to go up there and check this place out. If you've been there before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This place is huge. If you love old motorcycles, American motorcycles, they are packed to the gills with motorcycles, motorcycle memorabilia, motorcycle apparel. And the cool thing about it is every motorcycle on the floor in there runs. They run. You go in there, man, there's pans underneath every one of them because there's oil's leaking out because we all know American motorcycles are antiques. If there's no oil dripping out of them, they're out of oil. So make sure you go up there now on Founders Day opening weekend, which I believe they opened on Thursday or Friday. On Founders Day, man, they pull things out that they haven't started in a while, and they'll start things. Matt's on the floor talking there. Everybody that works at the museum knows the stories behind every motorcycle in there. You go point at someone, tell me about this. They've got a story for you. It is absolutely an amazing place to be. Make sure you spend the entire day because it's going to take more than one day to see all the stuff that's in there. Like I said, absolutely amazing place. Get up there. They're going to be open. They're open till November. And if you can see this little section right here on this ad, they give away an antique motorcycle every year. This year, they're giving away 2, a knucklehead and a flathead. So cool. Go buy a raffle ticket. This is how they fund the rest of their year. Buy a raffle ticket, and they'll give that. And they literally give them away every year. It's amazing. I buy a ticket every year. One of these years, I'm going to win one. I swear I'm going to. All right. Moving right along. Very cool event though. Cox's Harley Davidson Ashboro Adult Easter Egg Hunt. It is Easter weekend, by the way, guys. So there's going to be a couple of these. Cox's Harley Davidson of Ashboro Adult Easter Egg Hunt will be Saturday, and they're going to have brunch and mimosas. It's actually Cox's Harley Davidson's 65th anniversary year this year. That's a huge deal. One of the only remaining family-named, family-owned dealerships in the Carolinas. Read the kickoff article in this month's magazine, the April issue, and then go about. You can go pick it up at their place when you stop by for the adult Easter eggs and have a mimosa. Speedway Harley Davidson's also having an Easter egg hunt in Concord, North Carolina, 12 to 4 p.m. Find the golden egg. Find the golden egg. Do it. And you'll go out there and they'll have something for you. It's going to be great. Win a $100 gift card if you do that. That's Speedway Harley Davidson. Independence, if you need your bike inspected, hey, they got free inspections. Make sure you stop by there while you're watching the stunt show, while you're checking out the live music that they're having this weekend. Make sure you stop by and get your bike inspected. Another Easter egg hunt? All right, let's talk about it. Down Home Harley Davidson, which is Burlington, North Carolina, is having their Easter egg hunt, man. All right, they're going to have bunny face painting. It's not for me. It might be for you. Free cookies, that is for me. All right. Juice and demo rides. Give me some of that juice too. I want some free cookies. I want a little bit of juice. Then I'm going to demo your bike. That's what we're doing at Down Home Harley Davidson this weekend. Home of oil changes for life and the warranty protection for life. Down Home Harley Davidson in Burlington, North Carolina. The Southern Brotherhood MC is having their 40th anniversary blowout. It's going to be in Sanford, North Carolina. They're going to have free entry. Gates open at 4 p.m. Live music, entertainment, 50 gun raffle, tattoo artists, and more. Make sure you go down there and check them out. The Southern Brotherhood MC. Get out there and have a good time with them boys. Seven Sabres Brotherhood, who are also the people that have a part of the Angier Bike Fest. They are having their Jamie's Ride Tomorrow Mountain, which is a beautiful place to be. If you've never been, you should go do it. Beautiful ride out there. They are going to have registration at 9 a.m. for that one. Kickstands up at 10 a.m. Jamie's Ride Tomorrow Mountain this Saturday. Tobacco Road, man, they got a couple things going on this weekend. Tobacco Road, Harley Davidson, Raleigh, North Carolina, in the capital. Which, by the way, let's take a break here. I don't know if you guys have been watching or not, but the Hurricanes, man, Carolina Hurricanes, they got a playoff berth, 8th year in a row. They're going to the playoffs. They won last night. By the way, this Saturday is the Law Tigers motorcycle giveaway at the Hurricanes game. Trust you, I will be there. It's going to be a great time. Gotta love them hometown hockey teams, Carolina Hurricanes. We're going all the way this year. Mark my words, anybody that's watching right now, 20 minutes and 12 seconds in, Lincoln said, Carolina Hurricanes winning the Stanley Cup. We're going. All right, back to this. All right. So now we're back. All right. Spin the Wheel Saturday, Tobacco Road, Harley Davidson in Raleigh, North Carolina. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. live music and apparently a wheel to spin. Also that day there's a ride leaving out of Tobacco Road, Harley Davidson. The Price No Problem Barden Legacy Ride is benefits the DAV chapter, and they're going to be riding out of there at 9. Well, registration's at 9, riding out there at 10 a.m. Make sure you get out there. Always supporting veterans stuff. Veterans stuff needs to be supported. Get out there and do it. They took care of us. We can take care of them. Here's another cool one, guys. Blue Collar Cycle Company in Hickory now. This is the second location. They've got a Salisbury location. That's the original location. This is their Hickory location, is celebrating their second birthday bash this Saturday, 12 to 4 p.m. Live music by Shrapnel. Now, I don't know about you guys. I have not seen Shrapnel play in like 10 years. I used to see them in Charlotte all the time. They used to play the world famous Tank Town Tavern, and we used to have some big parties over there. The Tank Town is no more, unfortunately. I still keep up with Angelo. If anybody knows Angelo, man, he's crazy. Love him to death. But I haven't seen them pop up, man. These guys are absolutely legend. Go see them. Live music by Shrapnel at Blue Collar Cycle. Second birthday bash. Good times from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. in Hickory at their Hickory location. Free admission, door prizes, and raffles. Best believe there's going to be some food laying around there too, so make sure you check that out. Ellis Customs in the house. Ellis Customs, what's going on, my man? I've seen some work of yours lately, and I'll tell you what, that boy good. Yeah, all right. All right. Next up for this Saturday, Cox's Double Eagle Harley Davidson Easter egg hunt. Did I mention that it's Easter weekend? What? What the hell? What, Phil? What's what the hell, man? All right. That was a couple of minutes ago. That's on Instagram. So if Phil's still on there, what, man? All right. Cox's Double Eagle Easter egg hunt, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Kids egg hunt, golden eggs, Easter basket raffle, trade in scratch offs for adults, hidden showroom eggs plus 2 butts. Those are for adults too. Barbecue and Carolina Donut Diva is on site. Cox's Double Eagle Harley Davidson, West End, North Carolina. Make sure you stop by and see them. This one came in last night, so if you got the email and it's not on there, I added that this morning. The Guardians of the Children Gastonia Kappa Ride will start out full throttle power sports in Lowell, North Carolina, which is also like Charlotte. Registration is 9 a.m. for that one. Kickstands up at 11 a.m. Get out there, support these folks. Here's a big one, man. Freedom Biker Church, Fayetteville. Been with the magazine for a long time. 14th annual bike blessing. This is a big deal for them. This is kind of kickoff for them, their season. 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Food, door prizes, music, vendors, event shirts, and a grand prize. Make sure you get out there. Get your bike blessed before you go do anything stupid the rest of the season, man. Do it. U.S. military vets MC talking about being old. Phil, you know exactly what I'm talking about being old. You're old. You got more gray in your beard than I do. See, I got a little bit, man, but Philip is full on gray, like all the way down. Philip, you know about being old. Philip knows about being old. He knows about dial up. U.S. military vets MC poker run is leading out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. The VFW Post 670. Fayetteville, North Carolina. Kickstands are up at 12 p.m. on that. $10 a hand, and it benefits Wreath Across America, which is an amazing program. If you ever seen the wreaths at the veterans' gravestones at holiday time, man, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful sight, and this is what makes it happen. So get out there and support these great causes. Blessing of the bikes. Again, go get your bike blessed before you do something dumb like Philip likes to do because he's old. Christian Home Baptist Church in Moyock, North Carolina, which is Outer Banks way. Parking lots open at 10:30 a.m. Bike blessing at 11 a.m. Free to the public. All bikes welcome. Hosted by Iron Legion RC. All right, eggs and engines. Now, this is the second part of Independence Harley Davidson's big weekend here. They're kicking it off with their bike night tonight that we talked about first off. That's going to have Love Bug Junkie. I always get it mixed up. And they're going to have a stunt tease there. But they're also, hold on a second, I got a comment. Hey, happy Easter, Brian. Hey, look at this guy. I appreciate this. Look at this Brian Beatty. Brian Beatty, you're the man. Go have a PBR on me. All right. So second part of the thing is this Saturday, Independence Harley Davidson, man, they're having the Busted Knuckles Stunt Show. 3 shows, guys. 12 p.m., 2 p.m., 4 p.m. They're also having an Easter egg hunt. My favorite type, the ones for adult customers only. You know, there's not just chocolates and them things. 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the Easter egg hunt, man. But this is going to be a big deal. Like I said, Independence Harley Davidson doing things right. The home of custom culture. Independence Harley Davidson in Matthews, North Carolina. Go out there and check out the stunt show. I know my boy Tim, it's our South Carolina or Charlotte area rep's going to be there hanging out. Left Lane Syndicate's going to be there hanging out. My friends from Wretched Motor Clothes are going to be out there. I believe there's some other guys. I can't remember their names. They're all going to be there. It's going to be great. You should be there too. All right. Spring open house at Dog House Harley Davidson in Rock Hill, South Carolina. It's going to be 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Free photos with the Easter Bunny. Kids egg hunt. Free beer, not for the kids, with the Dog House Divas. Now, here's the deal. There's a diva right there on the screen. I mean, let's face it, guys. We'd rather have our picture with her than the Easter Bunny, but she's got ears on too. So, hey, man, might as well get out there and ask for that picture. So go out there to Dog House Harley Davidson in Rock Hill. Speaking of talking to the doghouse divas, there's a Riders Against Sexual Assault and Child Abuse going on at Parker's Pit Stop in Blenheim, South Carolina. Blenheim, South Carolina. The only reason I know this place is because it's on the way to the beach, right? And I don't know if you guys remember, but the gas shortage of a couple years ago, there wasn't really a gas shortage. It was like 93 wasn't available at a lot of places, and everybody was freaking out because it was bike week time, right? And so everybody's riding their Harley Davidsons down there, and they were freaking out because they couldn't get 93. Which guys, it's gonna run all right. It's gonna run all right. Put 87 in there all weekend long. But there's one gas station in Blenheim, South Carolina, but you had to stop like every so often and make sure you filled out just in case there was no gas somewhere else. So in Blenheim, South Carolina, there's going to be a Riders Against Sexual Assault and Child Abuse event this Saturday. 10 a.m. is when the registration or the ride goes off. They didn't really say. $10 donation. It's an escorted ride, and it benefits the PD Coalition Against Domestic and Sexual Assault. Check them out. And then at Red's Watering Hole this Saturday, 9th annual Tommy Vickers benefit run. Registration 10 a.m. Kickstands up at 12 p.m. in Gaffney, South Carolina. Food, live music, high, low, winner 50-50. Proceeds to Joe Tabor, who is suffering from kidney/heart failure and cancer. Man, I hate that. That is a heavy load to bear. Awesome, though, that we all get together and take care of these folks that are in our community. That's what we do, right? So that's what's going to happen at Red's Watering Hole in Gaffney, South Carolina on Saturday. Now, Sunday, man, it's Easter, but there's still some things to do. Bikes and coffee. My boy Justin got a good thing going, man. Got a good thing. Yo, by the way, I know you saw it, man, but Easy Riders Rodeo coming back. My boy Blake Allen was pretty much grew up over there at the Easy Riders Rodeo. I got, so stick around. We'll talk about that for a second. This is April 5th, starting out of Floyd and Blackie's in Cramerton, North Carolina, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then ride out, eat, drink coffee, talk motorcycles. I mean, that's what we do anyway. But Justin at the Lone Fox. This is Justin Fox. The Lone Fox puts this on once a month. It's a cool thing, man. Get out there. It's a nice way to meet people that ride motorcycles, and coffee is my favorite drug that I'm allowed to talk about. And so that's a cool thing. Go out there and check them out. Speaking of which, Freedom Biker Church is having their special Easter rally in Benson, North Carolina. By the way, Freedom Biker Church Benson is the original Freedom Biker Church. Make sure you check them out. 11 a.m. for their Easter rally. And then if you're in the mood for a little bit of a lighter Easter event, you need to go to Dick Martin's 35th annual Bunny Run. Now, it starts out at Bubba's Bar and Grill on Dick Pond Road in Myrtle Beach. Free breakfast while it lasts. And by the way, Bubba's puts out a delicious breakfast. I eat it there. It's funny. I eat breakfast at the bar during Myrtle Beach because it's that good and because Bubba's is awesome, right? So they are the host of the starting place for Dick Martin's Bunny Run. You will see Dick Martin in a bunny suit. There will be other people with bunny ears. There's bunny pins. Limited amount of bunny pins, by the way. You need to get there early. But nobody ever knows where the ride is going, right? So you got to follow the bunny. All right? When the rabbit feels like leaving, he will leave. Noon 30-ish around there. Gas up before arrival. Do not be late. Awesome event. Honestly, if I didn't still have young kids, this would be an awesome thing and I would go to it. But yeah, not yet. Playboy Bunny, only if you're wearing the. Okay, speaking of which, Playboy Bunny stuff. Remember this is back in the 1900s again, the late 1900s, when the girls had those little Playboy Bunny ears things when they went to the tanning bed or whatever like that. That's how you always knew the fun ones. Am I right? So. I don't know. I mean, it's Myrtle Beach, so there might be some Playboy bunnies down there, man. But that's a fun ride, man. You need to get out there and check it out. Again, the 35th annual Bunny Run. Very, very cool thing. All right. Now, I promised to talk about, and we'll get back to some events here in a minute, the Easy Riders Rodeo. Coming back, guys. Easy Riders Rodeo. Now, we used to go to the one in Wilson, and we would party all weekend. I mean, like, we would party all weekend. And then it left. It died. I don't know why. Probably because Blake started going to it because he was knee high to a grasshopper back then. But and then it was just in Fowlerville, Michigan, and Chillicothe, Ohio, and then it's not even in Chillicothe anymore. So then I saw a post, and it was like, "Hey, the Easy Riders Rodeo." Honestly, I figured somebody ripped off the logo. I was like, "Sure, yeah, Easy Riders Rodeo." And then they called me, and they were like, "No, we're putting on the Easy Riders Rodeo. We want you to be a part of it." I said, "Yeah, I mean, we used to be a part of it back in the day." What's that? I don't even know what that means, man. I'm an '80s model. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Is that I know what KIA is from watching cool old movies, but so it's gonna be great. It's gonna be back at Roanoke Rapids. I believe it's June 19th through 21st. We're still working on the artwork for it, man. It's gonna be great times, man. Just go ahead and mark that off. It's gonna be great. But yeah. Blake Allen, I believe he got dropped off of there as a toddler and got to walk around through there. That is one hell of a party. I'm excited to have it back. Now, back to the previously scheduled program. We do have some things to talk about that are not this weekend, but are coming up that are a pretty big deal. Evil Twins' third annual Chop and Swap is April 19th in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Funny thing is that the other day somebody messaged and said, "Man, I wish there was a swap meet in Winston." We're like, all right, guys, pay the F attention. We've taken everything, we've put it together in one little place. It's in a magazine, right? That you can pick up for free, or you can get the stuff on our social medias and our website and stuff like that. We've done all the work. Don't go searching. Don't let the algorithms fool you. Pick up the magazine, go to our website, get the email blast. It'll all be there. It's not going to recycle, and you're going to forget what you're reading. So that's a great event. $25 per vendor spot if you're looking to sell. Otherwise, it's a free ride-in bike show and free come hang out. There will be hot dogs. You're damn right there will be hot dogs. And there's an ice cream place right next door. So this has got everything I like old motorcycles, hot dogs, ice cream. Yes. It's going to be at Evil Twins Motorcycle Parts on April 19th. Back in Rock Hill, South Carolina, the Doghouse Harley Davidson will do the Carolina Takeover April 10th, 11th, and 12th, which is just next weekend. Saving Abel will be playing at 8 p.m. and the American Motordrome Wall of Death, which is awesome, will be having shows all day long, plus a pre-owned bike blowout red tag sale. My boy Tim Priest, that works our South Carolina area, will be set up as the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine deal. And hey, I'm not even putting that one up on the screen. Whatever, man. Hey, you watch yourself. You watch yourself. So you'll have to look at the comments yourself. he's wrong. Yeah, he's wrong. So that's gonna be a good time right there, man. This was a huge event last year. I believe they had Disturbed or Stained or one of those bands. Now they've got Saving Abel. But it's a great time in Rock Hill at Doghouse Harley Davidson. And then, like I said, now this is one where I expect Blake Allen to be. I believe this is where I met Blake because he was older. He was taller than knee high to a grasshopper whenever I met him in the Outer Banks. But the 24th annual Outer Banks Bike Weekend is April 18th through 26th. As you can see, a full list of things to do all weekend long. Plus, it is a beautiful place to ride your motorcycle, go have a good time up and down the coast. Check out the lighthouses. There's beautiful beaches and cool stuff to do. There's many little dive bars too to pop in and out of, man, and have a good time. We'll be out there doing our bike show on Saturday the 25th. Plus, there will be a bikini contest. There's going to be bike games with which Blake Allen is no good at, so I'm sure that he won't get in on that. He can hardly ride into the parking lot, and if he does, he'll run out of gas in the middle of a burnout. But you'd have to be around for that. All right, then Cash Days, A1 Cycles Cash Days is going to be April 24th and 25th at Shady Side Dragway, Shelby, North Carolina. Now, this is going to be a great event. Mike Beelan, A1 Cycles, always puts on a great drag race. He's a drag racer, and he makes go fast bikes at his shop, A1 Cycles. But he also puts on this great drag racing event. And the people that come out and race it, man, they all sing praises, man. This is a great thing. There's a $25,000 cash payout. And then they grouped up with Old Town Revival to have their spring fling at the Cash Days event. So there's going to be racing, and then there's going to be mini bike racing off the track over to the side there. They're going to have a mini bike hill climb. They're going to have a whiskey tasting bar. Blake can't do that. He's not old enough. There's also going to be like, BMX stuff. There's going to be a run what you brung lane so you can race your own stuff. It's just going to be a huge event. And that's also April 24th and 25th. It's going to be in Shelby, North Carolina. It's $20 at the gate, and you should be there. And if you're not, you should be at our bike show, but we've already talked about it. And then May 1st through 3rd, what'd you say? May 1st through 3rd is Jubilee, Sugary's Jubilee. It's a chopper camp out. It's going to be in Oak City, and it's going to be a good time. Chopper games, ride-in bike show, beer, raffles, and more. This is put on by Swampy Mix Swamp Critter. If you know him, you love him. If you love him, you know him. And it's going to be a good time out there in Oak City. Make sure you keep an eye on their Instagram page as well. We've already talked about Chop, so we've already talked about the bike show. Blake was late, so he doesn't matter. Then skipping all the way to September, the Smokeout 26. Smokeout 26. Man, I'm telling you what, we are always a proud sponsor of this event. Chris and Heather from Cycle Source put on one hell of a great event. By the way, tickets are on sale right now. Take advantage of the early bird. Save yourself some money. Get your tickets now because you're going to want to be there. Bike shows galore. Like there's like 7 different bike shows. There's indoor bike shows. There's outdoor bike shows. There's performance bike shows. There's paint shows. There's Sportster shows. There's chopper shows. There's dirt drags. There's shithouse drags. There's not Blake, look. Hey man, try to make a living here. There's all kinds of good stuff. There's live music. There's wet t-shirt contests. Look, man, it is. I swear, bike games. There's all kinds of stuff. Literally, when I'm at the Smokeout, I run from one section to the next to make sure that we get to play all the games, do all the dirt drags, literally. We get done with the weekend and nearly fall out, man. There's so much going on. Great event in our backyard, just like Dale's Wheels Through Times in our backyard. We've got the Smokeout. We've got the AMCA. So, I'm telling you what, North Carolina is a great motorcycle state. It's a great motorcycle state. So make sure you check that one out too. Like I said, tickets are on sale right now. Go ahead and take care of that early bird savings, and you won't be upset about that. All right, so oh man, like I said, lots of stuff coming up, lots of things going on, all of it inside the handy dandy Carolina's Full Throttle magazine, in print since August of 1998. All the stuff that we just talked about, plus events coverage, photos. We got photos in there so that Blake Allen knows what he's talking about, knows what he's looking at. He doesn't have to read it. We got feature bikes. We've got all kinds of stuff, man. It's just a great magazine. So make sure you pick it up. Plus, extensive list of events. 10,000 copies across the Carolinas, plus online. Just can't beat it. Get out there and pick yourself up a coffee. Coffee? Go out there and pick yourself up a coffee, but pick yourself up a copy of the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. All right, that is it, man. It's 4:00. I'm tired of being at work. I suggest everyone clocks out as soon as this damn video is done. Take the rest of the day to ride. There's all kinds of cool stuff. There's all kinds of cool stuff going on this weekend that we just talked about, so I won't go back over it. But that is 41 minutes of your life that you've completely wasted. I appreciate you spending it with me. We'll see you out there on the road. Get out there and pick up the April copy of the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine and attempt to read it. We'll talk to you later.